What's up? It's Tice, and in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can make a shit ton of money phone flipping, even if you're retarded. Now, I'm just going to dive straight into it. If you don't have no clue who I am, my name is Tice, and I've been able to scale my phone flipping business past $10,000 in profit per month. And I've also been able to help others do the same. What you're looking at is actual people that I'm helping currently, their actual Facebook ads of how they get their leads and how they get their phones. So let me just dive straight into everything. So most phone flippers, they rely on Facebook Marketplace to source their phones. And some of you guys even rely on Facebook Marketplace to sell your phones too, which I'm not even going to get into that. I can get into that in a whole new video, in a whole nother video, because that is even worse than sourcing your phones on Facebook Marketplace. But most phone flippers source their phones and rely strictly on Marketplace to get their phones and also to sell their phones. And that's why most phone flippers are stuck at a certain number. Now, for some of you guys, it's depending on your area and depending how much money you actually have to buy phones. Some of you guys are like stuck at 1 to 3K a month, and you can't get past that range. And some of you guys are stuck at maybe 4K, 5K, or like 6K a month. But the point is that you're stuck at a certain number and you can't get past that certain number. For most phone flippers, it's like 1 to 3K or like 1 to 4K. And a lot of you guys think you're stuck at that number because maybe you don't have enough time or enough money to buy phones, or the buyers in your area suck. Whatever excuse you're making for yourself, most of the time you guys think it has nothing to do with you, right? Your buyers suck, you don't have enough time, or whatever it is. But I've mentored dozens of phone flippers, and almost every single one of them was struggling for the same reason. And 90% of them had no clue why they were struggling. But the reason why you're struggling, like your problem, is that you have your system for sourcing phones is broken. Your system for getting phones is broken. That is what 99% of phone flippers, that's why you're not making the money you want to be making, because the way you source phones is broken. Whether you're aware of this or you're not, now you're aware of it because I just made you aware of it. But it's not because you don't have enough capital. It's not because your area sucks. It's not because you don't have good buyers in your area. It's because your system for sourcing phones is broken. You're only relying on Facebook Marketplace, or maybe you're doing some free ads on Marketplace that won't do a lot. But it's because the way you source phones is broken. This is the biggest problem in everybody's phone flipping business that I've ever mentored, ever. Right? You don't have a system. The point is that you're grinding. You're manually messaging, cold messaging these people, hoping sellers reply to you, hoping they sell you a phone. That's not scalable at all. So what I now do is what I personally teach and what I personally do is I run one ad. You get flooded with leads from that one ad, and I sell my phones to one buyer. It's very simple, but only if you have the right setup. You could do this, and you could do this in the wrong way. Like, for example, like this is one of my clients' ads before he started working with me. Pretty ass. He was with another dude who's a little well known in the phone flipping space who actually ran this ad for him, and he got 27 messages. He spent $3.74 per message, which is crazy, way too much. And yeah, like a lot of people, some people are running Facebook ads, but they have no clue what they're doing. They're just not doing it the right way. So a very small percentage of people are actually running like free ads on Marketplace, or maybe some of you are even running Facebook paid ads. But the problem is that you either have no clue what you're doing, your setup is wrong, and you also have no process in place to actually close that lead, make a solid profit, and also make the customer worth more, like getting reviews, getting referrals and stuff like that. Like that all goes into a $10,000 a month phone flipping business. So a lot of people are doing this the wrong way. Some of you guys are running ads, but the wrong way. But so a lot actually goes into it, and a lot goes into making real money phone flipping. But if you can have every other thing down, you could have everything down in your phone flipping business. But if you don't have a good ad that's flooding you with leads, you're never going to make real money. This is the main pillar of why the people that are making $10,000 a month are making $10,000 a month. This is the main pillar. So most people, a lot of people think that a Facebook ad is just writing like an I buy phones, writing like an I buy phones picture and like boosting it. That's not Facebook ads, please. I keep getting people asking me that. Oh, I tried a boosted listing before. I tried a Facebook ad before, and I boosted list. That's not a Facebook ad, bro. Stop talking about it. It's not a boosted listing is a boosted listing. It's not a Facebook ad. That doesn't work anywhere near like how a Facebook ad does. That's not what I do. The reason these people are actually the reason these people I'm showing you right now are actually able to make good money and get good leads through their ad is because me personally, I've tested hundreds of ads. I've worked with so many people and I've spent thousands of dollars on ads myself. And I've worked with people that have spent thousands of dollars on ads theirself and got taught by them. So, yeah, I've tested hundreds of ad copy, structures, funnel, like everything. And I've built a flow like over the last 2 years I've been phone flipping, I've been able to build a flow that's actually predictable. And I know that if I just give the people that I'm working with these ads that are already proven to work, they're going to get messages, predictable, and they're going to get real sellers that already want to sell their phones, not shitty, terrible leads. So, yeah, but like I was saying earlier, some of you guys are running Facebook paid ads and you're like, oh, that shit doesn't work, or oh, my ad isn't doing good. It's probably because you're not doing it the right way. It's probably because you did it yourself, right? You're not learning from anybody who actually did it, or you're not getting help from somebody, right? And by the way, if you do want any help with Facebook paid ads or any help with phone flipping in general, you can click the first link in the description. I'll just help you out with phone flipping, and you can work with me one-on-one. So yeah, this is another person. He also got with somebody who was a little well-known in the phone flipping space and had him run his ads for him. Not run his ads for him, but teach him how to run ads. And yeah, that didn't work very well either. $5.12 per message, which is crazy. Didn't really convert well either. So general picture ads are just shitty. People are still teaching them, which I can't believe, but people in this space that are teaching you guys and they're telling you to run picture ads, or some of you guys, some of the video ads I see even are just so shitty from these people that are teaching this. But yeah, you need a good ad. If you actually want to make money, you need a good ad. Picture ads are completely outdated. Just please never do those. No matter who's telling you to do them. Please don't do them. But yeah, the difference between these people, because these people that I'm working with, these are their ads, like 158 messages, $2 calls per message, 273 messages, $2.54. I mean, you could see all of them. 75 messages, $1.27. 48 messages, 52 cents per message. I mean, I could go on and on. Like this dude right here, $1.37 per message, 231 messages, $1.56 per message, and 408 messages. I could go on and on because these people's ads are actually doing good, right? And these are people that I've actually shown, like, this is exactly, I gave them my scripts, I gave them my ad copy, I gave them the ad to actually run, what to say, and everything like that. But the difference is the system behind the ad, right? This is what's actually going to make you get to that next level, is the system behind the ad. You got to review the ad. You got to make sure, you got to iterate if things don't work, because I'm not going to lie, some of these people that I've worked with, they make an ad and it doesn't work the first time. It doesn't work very well the first time. So you have to iterate from there. You have to see what's going wrong. Switch to creative. There's a lot that goes into actually making a good ad. But if you nail it, I can promise you, you'll crush it in this business. Like if you nail an ad, you will absolutely crush it and you'll get flooded with messages. But that's only because there are very few people who actually have this down, or let alone even know this. A lot of people don't even know, like, oh, you could run Facebook ads to source phones. But the people that do know either just don't take action on it, or they do take action on it and they just do it themselves and they run a shitty ad because they saw something, right? That's what a lot of people do. So, I mean, these are just people that I work with one-on-one. Again, if you do want to work one-on-one, you could click that first link in the description and I'll help you out with this. But let's just do some quick math. Let's say, I mean, this is one of my clients, Amir. He's doing very good with his Facebook ads. He got 408 messages. Let's say he closed 20%, which is kind of bad, but let's say he's brand new to phone flipping and he's only closing 20% of his leads. So that means out of those 408 people that messaged him, he bought 81 phones, right? So let's say he didn't do very good with the 408 people that came to him, but he ended up buying 81 phones, right? So 81 phones at an average profit of $100, because he's making on average $100 profit per phone. That's $8,100, and then minus the $638 in ad spend, so that's $7,462 in profit alone from this ad, which I know he's made a lot more. If you don't believe me, you could literally go to my YouTube, and because he makes over he's making $10,000 a month with phone flipping, from that ad, like specifically just from that ad. So I know he's making more than that, but I'm just giving you the example as, let's say you're a bare beginner and you shit the bed running ads. Like he's making, you can watch this video right here. He's making $10,000 in profit per month from phone flipping from this ad. So he's closing a lot more than 20%. But I'm just giving you an example of, let's say you're bad, you don't know what you're doing or whatever it is, and you close 20%, you could still make $7,400 profit just from one Facebook ad, right? Now he's been able to make 5 figures per month with that one Facebook ad. And same goes, like you could do the math on all these other people. But the point is that the system is a lot different when you're getting inbound leads, when you're getting people to come to you, you're getting people that want to sell you a phone to come to you, right? So all these people are doing the same thing, and this is a very, very small percentage of people that are actually doing this, and that is why it is working so well right now. So at the end of the day, this is like the main pillar of the business, is sourcing phones. If you don't have your sourcing system dialed for sourcing phones, you're never going to make $10,000 profit a month, or you're never going to grow for where you're at, right? Again, like I said at the start of the video, a lot of you guys are stuck at a certain number. If you keep doing the same thing, you're going to keep getting the same results, right? So yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, there's really only 3 moving parts to this business. Let me just break it down a little bit. There's only 3 moving parts to this phone flipping business. Let me make this a lot bigger, right? So you have sourcing your phones, which is meta ads. So you have the way you source your phones, which is meta ads. These are the only 3 pillars of this business, right? And then you have, right? Then you have the funnel. So this is actually kind of the process in between the ad and selling the phone, right? Because the other pillar is a wholesale buyer. Right now, in between that process is a lot of obviously negotiation, getting reviews, getting referrals, making that customer worth more. But in that middle part is definitely very important. But this is the only 3. These are the only 3 moving parts of the business: the ad, the funnel, and the buyer. Right? You dial these in, and this business becomes extremely simple, like stupid simple. As long as you have these dialed in, it is it's the dumbest shit ever. It's super simple, and you can make a lot of money. Now, I'm saying it's simple. Is it easy? No, it's not very easy, but it is very, very simple, right? And again, if you do want to get to that $10,000 a month range, you're going to be working a decent amount, right? I'm not going to lie to you. You are going to be working a decent amount, but when you have these dialed in, it's a lot easier to do it. And you're going to be spending way less time. Whereas if you wanted to get to, I mean, realistically, you can't really get to $10,000 a month strictly on Facebook Marketplace. But let's say if you wanted to, you literally have to be spending like 12 hours a day on this shit, messaging every single person human possible on Facebook Marketplace and waiting. I'm not even going to go into it. But these are the simple 3 pillars. These are the only 3 moving parts in this business. So if you're phone flipping right now and you want to see what this could look like in your area, or you want to do this for yourself, there's a link again to book a call in the description. No pressure. I mean, if it's a good fit, I'll work with you one-on-one and I'll show you how to plug into this kind of whole entire system that I do personally. But yeah, I hope this video provides some value to you and kind of open your mind to like, damn, I probably should start sourcing my phones through Facebook ads. But again, if you want any help, you could click that first link in the description, and I'll see you guys later.